All I know is it's dumb and no one likes saying it like that.
Hello everyone, as you guys can see, we have Clockwork reacting to the anime players when Street Fighter Kid says quarter circle light punch instead of Canadian zip codes. And right now he's like, what is that? He was trying to get the numbers and he's like, as you guys heard, he doesn't care. But everyone, today's a conversation about stupid anime notations and why I can't fucking stand them. They're dumb, stupid, fuck you, fight me. Now, this is, again, a joke that's been having, and even some people, like I said, this shit is like the one thing keeping them away from wanting to learn traditional fighters. And they're talking about this stuff. Find the original thing. But Codes, what are some of your thoughts on anime notations? You know, we'll let someone who's a normal, not as much of a sweat as I am, describe.
I love me them anime fighters, but like even in anime fighters, I refer to them as like Street Fighter buttons. Like I ain't busting out no calculator kind of garbage. As the meme said, I ain't busting out a Canadian zip code to call out my buttons.
Right, exactly. See, like, someone's doing animated for Street Fighter. It's like, guess whose combo this is? Dude, I couldn't be able to tell you whose it is. And then it's, dude, sorry, I'm not ever fucking doing that again, right? But what's funny is Street Fighter is the one that invented this, though. Someone did. It's like, okay, you're thinking, right, it makes sense. But then it's like, bro, this into your memory. N-word, what the fuck is this? You want me to say 623 for a DP? Like, you could also say DP, and then it saves text, though it just saves so much time. See, so that's the first argument that they say, oh, it saves text. DP, 2 letters, 623. That's 3. You fucking lied. So one, that's a lie. Second thing, I hear as someone say, we'll go back to it, is I hear people say, oh, anyone can learn notations, just look at your keyboard. Most people play on their couch. Not everyone sits in front of a fucking computer, you goddamn loser. Heck, I have a keyboard right in front of me. I don't have a number pad on it, you cuck. But like, dude, it's so dumb. And so that's one thing, right? So like, it's weird. Street Fighter players invented it, but then anime players are the ones who use it. It's so weird. And then here's the main one, right? Street Fighter notation is so intuitive. All right, I ain't trying to top out an essay for a BNB, nor am I translating this nonsense ever again. Like, what?
Like, dude, you know what? Translating goddamn binary code is easier than trying to figure out what the hell.
Right, and see, here's the thing. Here's my main argument. Like, oh, this is super long. Like, here's my quote. Right, like, let's get into you saying the main thing. Is saying I'm not translating. First of all, you don't have to translate anything. Second, essay, bitch ass anime players. First, way easier to understand, which matters to non-virgins. And second, you can literally make it short, like SF or stand fierce. And I even did it too. I made notes. Like, when you play enough, you can be like, oh, stand fierce, stand fierce. Or you can just say heavy punch. Like, to me, I think heavy punch makes way more sense. Like, light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. I think using the default Street Fighter ones are bad, but when you know what fierce is just heavy, then okay, you get it, right? But guess what I would do when I wrote notes? I would put, I didn't feel like writing, heavy punch, so HP, heavy kick, MP, medium punch, boom, 2 letters. And guess what? You don't have to translate. Like, you start off doing this, making the essay, but if you start doing it enough, you're like, when you see someone, like, say you do this, right? And then you see someone else do SF, you understand, oh, like you're a Ken player, oh, stand fierce, right? I feel like saying fierce isn't the best way, but like fierce, and then like, oh, fierce is heavy punch, and like, oh, then boom, it auto-translates for you, right? You don't have to translate anything. With anime fighters, you do. You have to figure out what the numbers and the letters, and the thing is, the letters are not consistent in anime fighters. Like, luckily we have ABC, which we use. Anime fighters have their own things, but no one uses that shit. We just say ABC, or like medium special, right? So that, luckily for that, that's universal.
As a newbie scrub I am, like, before when people were saying fierce, I had absolutely no idea what input that was.
Right, so I think that again, this is not good, but if I say heavy punch, you know what I'd say, right? Yeah, most Street Fighter players, especially normal, and including myself, we just say heavy punch. We don't really say fierce. We say fierce is like a meme for like European players, right? But quarter circle, like, you have to understand what a quarter circle is, and then forward, like this, like, oh, whatever, like this becomes understandable once you play. This is not that hard a thing. And again, if you say quarter circle, then the person will learn about the game. You saying numbers will not teach them anything about it, right? You say 2 whatever, it just won't work. Another thing is, numbers do not, I was in a science class and my teacher said that numbers just don't translate well in people's heads. It means nothing. It's much better to use words, and those words can mean something. Like a quarter circle, you understand quarter circle, it's universal. I, to this day, still don't know what the fuck the numbers mean on number pads for anime notations, and I refuse to learn. Go fuck yourself. It's not intuitive. Second thing, this is my personal biggest beef with anime notations, why they're not intuitive. Forget all this stuff, whatever. You could say A, B, light, medium, not hard. No, unarguable. But why do you have to make, like, again, everyone knows what neutral is: forward, back, standing, jumping. No one's gonna know, like, oh yeah, 5. It's like, the fuck? You are taking an extra step that isn't necessary. There's no reason. Like, that's my biggest problem with anime notations. Here's the crux of it. Why do you have to make positions, things that are natural? Everyone, you don't have to tell someone what, you can tell someone what fierce is, or maybe quarter circle, fair enough. No, you don't have to tell a single human being what the fuck up, down, or down back is. Why would you add an extra process? Like, this happens all the time. When I commentated BB Tag, I'd have to stop when they say, oh, Jin's this. I have to stop and be like, look at a keypad, and then, like, no, look at how much time I wasted translating something. Or you can say, oh, neutral, back.
So,
Like, get the fuck out of
you
here.
know, another form of this? Like, I love me my Xbox controllers, you know that.
Of course.
But I still say that PlayStation, like, square, triangle, circle, X,
Way better.
it's a universal thing. Like, not everybody has an A, B, C, D kind of crap, but everybody knows what a triangle, an X, a square, a circle is.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, believe it or not, that's why anime notations exist, because people primarily played on fight sticks, and fight sticks didn't have square, X, triangle, circle. So fair enough. To me, it only makes sense for like button notations. That's it. Like your ABCs, heavy, fierce, whatever. But don't change neutral, back, or whatever into some weird bullshit. And remember, this guy proved himself wrong. Look, 623 DP. And again, oh, but they have to learn what DP is like. But here's the thing: 623 isn't for anything. It doesn't mean DP. It doesn't mean that. No, it's just numbers and notation. DP, you know, invincible Shoryuken. Like, you understand it immediately, and then someone can be like, oh yeah, DP. You're like, okay, so DP immediately relays, this is the kind of move it is. But then someone says, this DP is not a Shoryuken motion. Because if you know what DP is, you know Shoryuken, and you know the motion is down, forward, down, down, forward. Oh, Akatsuki's DP is down, down. You're like, oh, okay. Look at how easy it was to just say that in a sentence. 6233 code 0, but like, get the fuck out of here, dude. So yeah, anime players, dude, y'all need to knock that shit off. Also, it's not very good for beginner players to get into. I don't use that shit. That's why anime players are the worst teachers in the FGC. That's a video I'll actually get into. So if you really want to teach someone, you have to go on their level. Say they're X, square, triangle, circle. You fucking deal with it, bitch. Because you're going to them. They just want to play and have fun, like say something intuitive. If they feel they have to do any extra work, it's over. That's it. So you people like, oh, why is my fighting game dead? You are making it harder. Do never throw anime notations to beginner player. Fucking never, dude. If they're already getting annoyed, struggling, do not actually. You have to go to them. But I'll make that conversation why the FGC sucks at teaching fighting games. But yeah, that's it. And this is coming from someone who's a hardcore fighting game player. I've been playing fighting games for years. Heck, I got top 100 with Potemkin for Guilty Gear Strive, and I don't know anime notation still. So you don't even need that shit. You really don't. So the other thing is it's unnecessary. To end the note is it's unnecessary. Code's final thoughts?
I mean, it's too well established for them to just stop doing it, which kind of sucks.
No, not really. They can go fuck themselves. I really don't care. It's stupid. They really can go fuck themselves. It's unnecessary. Like, you just say back, dude. Just say back. BK for back. Done.
Anyways, a majority of people do it like quarter, like.
Oh, yeah, that's what you meant, like the quarter circle stuff and shit, right? I thought you meant anime.
The majority of the people are actually playing like non-anime fighters, so.
No, but what's funny is I put my point.
Fighting too many people.
Here's the thing, and even here's the thing: only hardcore anime players use notations. People like me and you, average or even hardcore players, but we aren't like loser virgins. We don't use anime notations. Am I not wrong?
No.
Exactly. And then that enough, you guys. Fuck you, bitch ass motherfuckers trying to push that weak ass shit.